want a law in your hand for the real authority. But they can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
For the next 13 days, I will keep you crying. And you're crying all over the place? What I will continue to do, I've already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country? Joseph Boakai couldn't even rescue himself. So when he passing around, oh, cause that day, cause that. Where were you when I raised him money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense. Talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boakai. Your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boakai deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you people thought I was never going to criticize Mr. Boakai. Yeah. Because I went to counties. I'm not criticizing because I want to criticize. I'm criticizing because we said yesterday, former President William Ryan private jet. When the Joseph Boakai brought to power is Ryan private jet from here to go to the country. Yeah. But I will speak because people in Saturday saw me when I was passing to go with my comfort. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the wrong yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I had no regret to vote against one person here. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I have to vote for them in people. This country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, sir. Because there's money in the country that we can live for. We don't need money from outside. So, but we don't want to empower people here. We say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you made is breaking the law, but you want to go up. We know it. You know why people want to go up? Because they want to increase the time. They say they're too short. You cannot be against something. Then you want to run through. You cannot be a lawmaker that disrespecting the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want to say that, then you waste your time. Nobody here can be for the government economy. But when we can be for it's not happening and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people were there for making and say, sacrifice people, don't know what more you're saying, 1% and one go in talk. But they said that over there in point, their family people because they need water. And now the person that need water, and the person sacrifice people say the water. We implore our family people, but some people are happy. Because it is the time to be happy. It is nobody time when the country is not better. It is everybody time when the country is better. And we give this as a challenge to all of you people. 2029, we may be on the ballot for the presidency. Where we will come here and say, Brother Sakoles, you people will have to appoint a commissioner for sacrifice. Brother Sakoles, they are educated people. It's not about education. It's about how well you govern your people. They got people that got degrees, they know nothing. They couldn't pass around with any people that they can't achieve nothing from. Our marketeers will come to power. In every country, at least 2 million and breakdown of marketeers, building runners, and younger boys to empower themselves. The money is there, but everything is wrong with carrying the benefit of. Because we are close.
This beautiful school in Vaughn County, Banga City. Today's commissioning is a chance to consider what makes schools special and why we invest in education. The bricks and cement that help to build this space are just the beginning. The atmosphere, and we can all imagine it, will soon be filled with youthful energy, excitement, noise, laughter, ideas, and problem solving. Most of all, learning. It's an atmosphere in which young minds will be challenged, young lives shaped, and memories made. The commissioning of this school today is the culmination of deep commitment and effort across a wide range of people. The government of Liberia partnered with the World Bank to finance and deliver the Improving Results in Secondary Education, or IRISE project, which began in 2019, the year before the world was plunged into the challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic. The $47 million investment had a simple but ambitious aim: to improve equitable access and equality of secondary education and to provide a response to COVID-19 once the pandemic began. It aimed to impact all public and community senior secondary schools across Liberia and to reach secondary school-age students and their teachers nationwide.
Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in the I didn't say comprehensive. The survey was done on two confident. Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in the I didn't say comprehensive. The survey was done on two counties. We have 15 counties. while we ask the Chinese to continue, we also ask the Americans. We want to know what we have to plan for it. And so we are open. We don't have the technology. We don't know how long the Chinese will take. But our interest is to make sure that we know what we have. And of course, it's on the 25th day in the month of July 2025, the eve to Liberia's 178th independence. Good morning, folks. We promised on last Friday that we were going to be here today, not having an understanding of what it would have taken us to be here, but trusting God that He would have fulfilled our thoughts and hopes. Gratefully, we are here with no fear nor favor to continue just from where we stop. This is our country. This is service to Liberia. Too many things to talk about. Guess what? As we push towards Liberia's 178th independence, we will run up what have happened, all of those things that happened during the course of the week, the ones we are able to get our hands on. Most definitely, we are going to make today's edition to appear like the headlines of the news. So we just recap some of those things and then forge ahead. It's quite important when our ministers and government officials start to compare our living condition here with foreign countries or other countries. Then it becomes important, because you know why? These are people given the opportunity already to serve and help improve the living conditions of Liberians, but instead of doing so, they are bent on making mockery of us as Liberians. Where did we go wrong, people?
What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they so? They are freedom fighters. You freedom fighter, you raping our people.
What is appearing to be a great division, even though it started up on party lines,
Freedom fighter, you destroy now.
but it's fast moving now towards religious division. Is that what our country sought for? Where did we go wrong again, people? Just too many things to talk about here.
Music.
These plus many others I line up here for you this morning. Plus, obviously, our cash giveaway program. And since today is the eve to the Independence Day, I know there are many of you out there who are still caught up in the balance, not knowing how to even start up your day on tomorrow, least to talk about you wearing clothes. So all that you have to do, you can trust the process this morning with $200 Liberian dollars. For just $200 Liberian dollars, you have the opportunity here to win 7,500 or 15,000 Liberian dollars and 25,000 Liberian dollars as well. And the biggest amongst all, 40,000 Liberian dollars is up for grab this morning for just $200 Liberian dollars. And how is that? Just pick up your Lone Star Cell mobile money form where you have at least $200 Liberian dollars or $1 USD. If you are using the smartphones, that star 7 it's actually star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the small button form, it's star 255 star 1 hash. Or for those of you using the smartphone, that's star 255 star 1 hash. And then you okay. Just give it a few seconds. Just few seconds, and you will be asked the currency you want to play from. And then you select the currency you want to play from.
Whether your USD that you got at least $1 or more on, or maybe your Liberty account where you have at least 200 or more. Just by doing that, you stand a chance this morning to receive one of 4 prizes here to be given, and it's 7,500 Liberian dollars for just 200 Liberian dollars, or 15,000 Liberian dollars for just 200 Liberian dollars, 25,000 Liberian dollars for just 200 Liberian dollars, and of course the biggest, 40,000 Liberian dollars. So guess how it's going to be today. So at sixth place, we'll get our first draw of 7,500. So that is when 6 person play. We get our first draw of 7,500. And then at 10th place, we get our 15,000 draw. At 10th place, we get our 15,000 draw. And at 15th place, we get 25,000 draw here this morning. And somebody say at 20, we give you a 40,000 here this morning. That is what it is. It is up to you this morning. 6, 10, 15, and 20. Which one you going for this morning? So now one person playing the 20, one could decide to play that 20, but if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different person play, we do 7,500 draw. And then the same with 10 place. But one could decide one play 10 times. Yes, it's up to you. Somebody, if you play 10 times, you're using around like 2,000 Liberian dollars a list. Or if you're playing 6 times, you're using 1,200. But it's up to you. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. One of 4 prizes here up for grab this morning, and any of you could win that. But it's up to you. *255 *1#. For those of you using the small phone, the button phone, it is. And *255 *1# for those of you using the smartphone. Let's bring this one down now and usher in Promise Bible. Promise, good morning. My Thomas is on you.
Good morning, Hagar. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning to everyone out there who are listening to us through Facebook, the radio, YouTube, whatsoever means you're using. I want to say good morning to you. We are here again to discuss all of the happenings in the country. And we believe that we are not going to be biased. We're going to say things as it is, and trust this. We don't care if we are being criticized or, I should say politicized, right? But all we have to do here is say the truth and say the right thing, because we owe this to Liberia. We owe this to you people who are listening to us. And because of us, we know that Liberia will not burn. So keep listening to the program.
Thank you. Keep listening to the program. You did not see anything about how we get my Tony's or whatever. That's why it is. But I'm sure I will get it. Trust me. So it's 15 minutes up to 8 o'clock, and too many things to talk about. But at 8 o'clock, we want to do our first draw. That is if we can reach the threshold of 6. So it's up to you. But if we can get it before even 8 o'clock, we would do our draw. So it's up to you how you play. All you need to do this morning to be a part of those who could be walking out with huge sum of money here this morning is by dialing *255 *1#. For those of you using the button phone like me here, just dial *255 *1#, and then yes, you're good. For just 200 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive other 7,500 here, 15,000. But this is it. When you play here, and then we get 6 plays and do the 7,500 draw, and then we push up, and maybe out of the six that play, one win the 7,500. The possibility that when we're doing a 15,000 draw, you could win is also there. Even the 25,000 or the 40,000 draw, the possibility exists, but it's up to you. So for those of you using the smartphone, like we said, you just dial *255 *1#, and then for those of you using the smartphone, you dial *255 *1#, and then here we're good to go this morning. So we're observing the system is open now, and it's up to you. Let's see between now to the next 13 minutes between now to 8 o'clock. Let's see how it work out for you this morning, and then yes, you stand a chance to receive something here this morning. It's up to you. What you play is what you're going to have, and that's why it is. So we looking, we following and everything here. Once we can reach that threshold, trust me, we move on to do our draw here to start giving you money. But we want to do more. So at least that's why we want to start giving money to people from 8 o'clock. So if we can reach at 8, we do one. At 8:15, we do another. At 8:30, we do another. 8:45, 9 o'clock, and then we start from 9:15, just like that. But it's up to you how you play. The system here is open. I'm seeing people that will play. I'm seeing them. I'm going to see them here, I should say. But if I must do or draw, the system must open. So until it can open, I can't do or draw. So if it must open, I must be able to meet the threshold of 6 persons. So it is up to you. The next 12 minutes now is running. The next 12 minutes is up to you. How much you play, what you play is what you're going to get here this morning. Crime Stoppers Liberia, headed by Old Man Sam Sion, is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise right here. And we take Crime Stoppers break, and we'll come back. We'll check to see whether we've met our threshold, and then we can do a draw. If not, we wait to meet our threshold, then yes, that's why it is. But too many things to talk about. That's why you see we decided to start up the conversation a bit early today. So yes, between now up to 10 o'clock, while we're giving you money, there are too many things that we'll talk about. So just stick and still. We are going to recognize all of you following us on Facebook. So just continue to send in your comments to some of the talking points, and then continue to share the live Facebook feed. Continue to share the live. Invite others to follow. And also, if you are following on the radio, it's important for you to at least increase the volume of your monitor, so that others can get to hear what we're going to be discussing here. Let's take Crime Stoppers Liberia. We'll come back. We'll recognize you, our Facebook followers, and then yes, we can see what we do here this morning.
My musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't tell law in your hand, call the right authority. Well, it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Liberia, thanks to Old Man Sam Sion. Happy pre-independence to you, my own boss. That's you, Old Man Sam Sion, or Zebra One. Good morning to you, boss, and happy pre-independence to you, and of course your beautiful family. Good morning to all of you. Councilor Kevin Sion, good morning. Good morning, boss. The 20 says here we have to, anyway, we will talk the balloon behind the scene. So after here, we are going to be collecting offering. Promise and I will leave from here. We'll start off first with Hosmo, we'll go collect offering. Then we start from, then we'll come back to the general manager, we'll go to the DDG, and continue to collect offering. But the places will not reach the money that we know where we will not reach. So so while we even preparing to give you money here, we want to give you money. Let's see. Okay, we making some little progress. We are on course, so it's up to you. Let's go. We're moving on, and we'll be giving out 7,500 very shortly. 7 more minutes. If we can reach the threshold in 7 minutes, we will be giving out 7,500 here this morning. So all you have to do to be a part of the list of winners here this morning is to dial *255 *1 hash for those of you using the button phone, and then *255 *1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. So once you do it, you're going to be asked which currency you want to play from. You can choose to play from your USD account. If you have $1 or more on your USD account, you can play from there, but every time you play, $1 is going to be deducted. If you play from your Liberty account, you should have at least, you must have at least 200 or more. So if you have 200, you play, 200 will be deducted. If you have more than that, 200 will be deducted. But the more you play, the better your chances are to win. So like we said, at 6 plays this morning, we'll be doing a draw to give out 7,500. And then at 10 plays, we'll be giving out 15,000. At 15 plays, we'll be giving out 25,000. And then at 20 plays, we'll be doing 40,000 draw. So you could be a part of any of the 4 categories and you could win anything. So the real intent here is our partners have said, since tomorrow is the independence, and many may not have the understanding of what that entire thing is. In fact, they even know how to even start up their day tomorrow. So this is our own way. You could use just 200, 400, or 600 and benefit something that could buy you rice, buy you maybe a few clothes and all of that. But it's good. So it's up to you. We're following the system. Once we can reach somewhere, we do it this morning and give you money. But let's recognize some of you are Facebook followers here this morning. Maybe we can start off first with Stanley Sharif. Says good morning to the peace, full citizen of Bohead Town, Papa District, Grand Cape Mar County, Western Cluster. I'm Stanley Sharif watching from Brewerville City. Thanks for the update. Otis Barkley says great. Henry T. Toll Jr. says good morning. I am okay. I think it should be good morning, Freedom, my Freedom FM family. I am watching from my residence in Caldwell. Thanks for the information to our country, Mama Liberia. Ruben Cannon says I'm following you from my Gartnersville residence. Bobby Jadier says good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my Saytown resident this morning. Roland W. Toll says good morning, family. My name is musician Roland T.W. Toll. I am following the show live from Battery Factory Community, Japan, Freeway, Monserrado County, Liberia. Destiny Henry MD Wonder Jr. says good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching live from 72nd SKD Boulevard Junction. I'm Destiny Emery Wonder Jr. Ayuba F. Sharif says, good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Jamaica Road. My name is Ayuba F. Sharif. Abraham O. Dennis, you're going to take off from there, so just know. Abraham O. Dennis says, good morning, Freedom. Good morning, fellow Liberians. He says that. Maybe we can do Valley Kura, who says, good morning, Freedom family. Watching from Banjul, the Gambia. I wish you all pre-happy Independence Day. God bless Liberia. You can pick up from Jonathan Town.
Jonathan says, good morning, Freedom. I'm watching from Duason. Darlington Road, good morning. Watching from District 13. James Lamy, good morning, Hagar and Promise. Good morning, James. Ma Famule Jr. Good morning, guys. I'm watching from Bomi County. There you have Yvonne Davis, good morning to you both. I'm watching from Canada. Good morning, dear. Masale S. Abraham, good morning, Freedom. I'm following live from Beer Mountain Compound in Kinjo. Good morning. Asata M. Miller, good morning, Freedom, Money Rise, family. I'm watching live from So Clean community. Good to be on the show. You're welcome, Asata. And we have Samuel Light Cooper. Good morning, Brother Higa Gonda. I'm following from Cowell. My attention have been drawn to the police IG. If care is not taking, he plague this country into chaos. Okay, that's Samuel Light Cooper. And we have Augustine S. Weller. He says, good morning, Freedom Family. I'm watching from New Georgia. We have Bako, that's Bako Amos Benti. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Bombay County. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to you too, dear. Lisa Bridge, that's Lisa Bridges. She said, good morning, family. Good morning, Lisa. So keep your comments coming in as we will continue to read them.
Okay, Lisa, close us up on the comment section. Yeah, but it's good. So we want to give you our first morning. We're still waiting to see. We're still waiting. We got 2 more persons. Then we do a draw right here. So we're still waiting. Once we can reach, we want to do a draw. At least it's a minute to 8 o'clock. It's a minute to 8 o'clock here. And we want to see that we can do a draw before we start our hard conversation in the morning. We'd like to give money to you. At least they give our first prize. They be in the pockets of those who will win it, or that person that will win it be in your pocket. Then we know where we can start from. So it's up to you. *255 *1 hash. For those of you using the small button phone, or *255 *1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. So let's go. It's up to you. Let's move on. A minute up to 8 o'clock. 2 more persons, like I said. And then, yes, once we can get it, we move on. But maybe in passing, too many things happening in our country. And it's interesting. It's important for all of us to know and understand where we are as a country and as a people. And just on yesterday, this entire thing about this lady, I don't want to be so troubled by attaching her trap, or maybe religious enough by attaching her religion to her. Well, I was following this entire thing about this lady who, according to report, LEC people have gone to their place to do inspection of her meter and all their meter and all of that. And what happened yesterday happened. But in the midst of that, assistant minister at the Ministry of, I think, Internal Affairs, how you call him? How you call that man? Chabate had gone live and then saying too many things. And after, I'm sure maybe he was dragged under his own post, because I follow some of the comments. He was being called names and all of that. And then he did not just stop there. He went on his Facebook page again and posted. You care to read what he posted? You want to get it all here so we know. So what we do, so just continue to play your cash giveaway. We'll be giving you money very shortly. Yeah, you care to read.
Yeah, so Mike Chapate said, whole day go Guinea. Look at 1958 Guinea and look at 1847 Liberia. The people of Guinea eat 3 times a day. How many times do we eat in Liberia?
So you listen to Assistant Minister Mark Jabate.
It's kind of funny.
No, it sounds funny, but serious. I don't want us to take much of our time on that. We're just doing this in passing. But when people who are given the mantle of leadership, when people are given the opportunity to help alleviate certain group of people from certain demeaning conditions. Instead of those individuals or that person trying to live up to the terms and condition of their responsibility or their contract or the opportunity given them, then that person want to use it to make mockery, that instead of using that position or that opportunity to improve the living condition of those you've been given the opportunity to lead, we want to use it to make mockery, to even create more bad feelings and make people to regret why they even took a decision to give you the opportunity. Then it's terrible for our country. It's terrible that a minister who has been given the opportunity to lead or serve our country will speak. Will speak in the kind of form and manner that a man like Mark Jabate will be speaking. Mark is one person who I must say here, in as much as I can say to you, we are not friendly, we are not that cool, but sometimes I like his boldness. But when your boldness taking you to making statements, insulting a whole nation, because the people like you who are enjoying our country's resources today are not even up to 10% of the country's population. And many of you, or the less than 10%, or at least 10% of you that were given the opportunity, you people were given the opportunity to lead. You people were given the opportunity to be able to help to transform the lives of the common people. You people were given the opportunity to be able to understand and be able to help alleviate those who are struggling, those who are suffering, to be able to alleviate them from poverty. But instead of you living up to that condition, you are instead bent on making mockery of the people who elected, who supported you. And that is a very irresponsible statement that I think even the government or the president should take action against Mark. Mark has been talking loosely in government. He's been talking loosely. Remember, he's the same Mark who accused the former Chief Justice of being involved into tribal politics and if eating and abetting the quote-unquote land case in or people taking the Muslim people land in Nimba County, in Kanta to be specific. Mark has been on making reckless and irresponsible statement even far before he ascended to the position. And that is because that is the reason why Baka and his group decided to reward Mark for being the kind of arrogant and disrespectful, loose-talking individual he is. They decided to give him the opportunity. Now he has gone to the point of making mockery of the very people that elected Bakai to serve as president. These were people who, many of those individuals, all those individuals you're insulting today are people who campaign. I saw a post this morning, I just forgot to save it. I saw a post this morning where one Unity Party guy, you know, when Unity Party post, or when I see posts and people claiming to be aligned or associated with a political party, what I normally do is I'll go far beyond that. I'll go and try to search your profile pictures on Facebook and see whether I will see any connection of Unity Party maybe to you. But when the guy did a post, I went through his profile and saw some of their campaign pictures and all of that. And he asked a question whether he is the only Unity Party man that is disappointed in the Unity Party government, in Ambassador Baka's government, or there are many. And please go under that post and see the comments. 70 to 80% of the comments there are from Unity Party partisans who are expressing their dissatisfaction, their disappointment in how the Unity Party government is proceeding. That is the real thing. That is what it is. Instead of Mark then helping to alleviate the people the promise, the reason Liberians, I will always say this to you, the reason Liberians supported the Buckeyes campaign was because Buckeye and his group promised that they were going to ensure that the price of basic commodities, including rice, the chicken feed, the turkey, the whatever you want to call it. So the people voted because of that promise. And because of that promise, they elected this Buckeye administration. They elected Buckeye and his group to serve the country today. And today, all that those people can do is to start making mockery of Liberians, making denigrating statements towards Liberians, and all of that. But like I said, we don't intend to waste our time on that. We just decided to say this in passing so Liberians can understand that they are now having the value for their money. So it's almost like when you go, you buy, what do you call it? You buy $10 phone, for example, or maybe you buy a car and you start to use that car for the purpose you bought it. So you start using it to commute from a place to another and all of that. So what you're doing, you're getting the value of your money that you put in that car. So because you bought it to be able to help you, so alleviate the stress of standing waiting for car and doing other things, and maybe the time in traffic where you will be waiting for car and motorbikes and all of that. So when you vote, and Mark Jabate then coming telling you that you can even eat in a day, and somebody posted it, said even on a Buckeye has gotten worse. On a Buckeye now we can eat 3 times in a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. On the Buckeye, some students said on the Buckeye, eating has become an achievement. So all of these things, that's the value of the votes that Liberians put in. So when people like Mark them right, Mark could not make that reckless statement before. No, he could not. He's making it today because Liberians are getting the value of their votes. They voted for Buckeye. And so when they are not eating, Mark is alluding to the fact here today that Liberians are not eating. He has accepted that. He has accepted the fact that Liberians are finding it difficult to provide for themselves. Oh, yes. So it's clear. When we say it here, they want to challenge it, they want to argue it, but at least they're coming up small and saying they promise you get anything to say, then we do our draw to give out 7,500 to somebody before we go up to the next 15 here this morning.
I said this and I'll continue to say it. The reason that the past government is not in power is because they failed the Liberian people. I'm not saying it because I believe so. I'm saying it because the votes.
That's what Liberians said.
Yeah. We voted them out because they failed us. Mm-hmm. We voted them out because we were jobless. We voted them out because we were hungry. But now you have a minister, someone who's eating more than 3 times a day, but he cannot even come out to look like he is. When you see Jeffy, he is saying hungry than the Liberian people.
You see, Madden looking at people that are playing with some kind of chant. Anybody that plays, people that you can see in that kind of condition, promise. Other people who fought war and play with blood, or people who are playing with medicine, some kind of way. And it's how you just see them. They can never shine, no matter how much money you get, they can never shine. Just look at some strong people in society today. Look at some of them who fought war, 8 human beings. Look at them, you see them, they can't even know that people who making money.
Then you came out on your Facebook page, something like this whole thing. Everyone who's ministers or members or whatsoever, they are all Facebook people, right? We have them as content creators. They come online, they post this, that, everything. They just come online. Everything they want to say, they say online. They see Mark, who told us that the Liberian people are not suffering, that this government has brought liberty, has brought freedom, has even brought food, everything good to this country. This is the same man coming back to us to tell us into our faces that you guys made one of the worst mistakes by electing this government, because we have come to see that the ministers, those who are put in positions, don't have any respect for us who brought them to power.
Most definitely.
But Mark, you can continue. I can tell you, any political leader can serve as one-term president. It will not be the first. History.
But it happened in America.
History has.
Donald Trump, who is today the president, he was defeated at one term. He went for one term first. He got defeated.
So continue.
So that's where we are. But we got too many things to play. Too many reasons, too many things to prove what Mark have said, to prove that Liberians are suffering under the Boakai's administration. We got videos that we'll play. You just sit and listen. For those of you following us on Facebook, via the radio, just sit and listen. And then for those of you who are following us on Facebook, we come and share videos with you so you can see the reason behind why Mike is insulting all of us. You always see, especially under his government. I come and play that to you, but let me do a draw and give out 7,005 to somebody here this morning. So *255 *1 hash for those of you using the button phone, and then *255 *1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. We're coming to do a draw right here to give out 7,000 to somebody right now. So all that you have to do is just be there, continue to play. If you've been doubting, you maybe you're thinking how you will celebrate the 26th. This is a clear opportunity for you. Somebody who maybe know how many times this person play, but coming to call them. Let's know how many times this person play. You come in here that somebody have won something, 7,005 here, and we got more 7,005 to do, and then 15,000, 25,000, and 40,000. Hopefully, that is if you people will play. So let's move and see. Once we can do it, we've done our draw and we're calling up the person who has won here. Just a few seconds in final few seconds. We're going to call this person here. The system is loading. Okay, so there we go. So continue to play. If you're still doubting them, I know why you're waiting for a number. Yes, somebody now win money here already. 013899. Okay, let's call this person. Hope you can pick our call here. Hope you're not going already with our money. You have to pick our call to confirm that you've received your money here. So you two can be like this person who is about to walk away with something here. Good morning. Morning, Chief. This is Hagar Gunda, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yeah, it's Emmanuel Joe.
Emmanuel Joe, did you play the cash giveaway this morning?
Yeah, I played this morning.
How many times you play?
I just tried one time.
So you
try experiment.
You are only try. You only play one time.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow! You play with the trust that you are going to win, or you were not, like you said. Okay, you say you were trying, but you did not believe that it was possible, right?
No, I had a faith.
You had a faith. So like Jesus Christ told the little man with the leper, your faith has made you whole. So what you come and do now is check up on your phone, you've received 7,500 this morning. So you also got 15,000, 25,000, and 40,000. You can choose to still play, and the possibility that you could win exists.
I will try my luck again.
Okay, continue to try your luck. *255 *1 hash for those of you using the button phone. And then *255 *1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. So let's move. We're waiting to see. Let's go. Don't get weary. Don't get they say the race is not to the end. What do
you know, but you want to.
Okay. But that's why it is. So continue to play right here. We got more to do, more to give you here. So you can be at here, you know the thing more than me. Let that thing. So no my promise this one. But folks, let's give you 26 the value for your money. Some of what we promise you, we say we give you 7,005. The guy that won, you say, wait, so he won 7,500, and then we got more draws to do. We got more 7,500 and 5. It could go to as well. And we give 15,000 to people here. But all you have to do for just $200 Liberian dollars, this morning. Somebody who play just 200, you listen to the guy, he say he only play one time. So just 200 Liberian dollars gave the guy 7,500. And then you are still sitting over there. You could use 200, 400, 600. Somebody could say, I want to sacrifice $1,000 this morning. And then it will help you to be a part of the list of winners. So we're waiting to see that you move. Let's wait to see if we can reach 10. Then, yes, we do another draw to give out, this time 15K to somebody. Until then, yes, but let's go back to this. The reason Mark Jabate them making these kind of statements towards Liberians, you can listen. You can listen. Let me play this on camera, so on the live feed, so you people can follow it up. So yeah, give me few seconds. Right here. Let's get this done. Let's get this done right here. So what we do, so continue to play your cash giveaway, and then you benefit something. So it's 18 minutes past 8 o'clock. Maybe at 8:35 we can do another draw. That is if we can reach the threshold, but it's up to you how you play. That's how we are going to do the draw right here. So we want to play you some things here. We want to play some videos. For those of you following us on via the radio, you will listen to them. But let's get to give you an understanding of why people like Mark will be talking to us loosely. Even though he himself who making the money, he eating 4-5 times a day. You see, some of who you say we're not eating even in a day, we even better buy him. Mike is riding luxury car. His office is AC. I'm sure his home is also AC. He got benefits, but he's still ain't looking at somebody that making 100 LD per month. Like I said, people you see looking at that are people who can play with blood, or people can play with people who maybe play with blood before doing the war, who fought war, they ate him on me, or they killed him on me. You see them looking at that. Or maybe somebody who get involved into medicine, from medicine man to medicine man, your left can improve. You're looking at that, they see you now, you're looking dusted up every time. Like people are mad and looking at people, a man like you won't put more somebody you can. What is this? This is not what I want. Okay, so let's get to give you an understanding of why a man like Mark will be making the kind of statement. Listen to this guy. This guy is a coconut seller. Listen to what he have got to say to us here. Listen to this. He's a guy who is a coconut seller, and then you will listen to him right here. Let's listen to him.
The government no way for money. Imagine you are the government no way for money. Imagine you are cleaning the tree, I feed the coconut, tree sleep, I can feed the coconut, tree well reinforced, I feed the coconut. For people who can buy it, then they can come bring to the background problem. How the country have. Why sending coconut for $60? How they want? That they want to cost? How they gonna do me? The government no way for money. Imagine you are cleaning the tree, I feed the coconut, tree sleep, I can feed the coconut, tree well reinforced, I feed the coconut. For people who can buy it, then they can come bring to the background problem. How the country have? Why sending coconut for $60? How they want? That they want to cost? How they gonna do me?
So this is one reason why Mike is making mockery of us today. Mike is making mockery of Liberians today because Liberians who could go and pick their coconuts, they try to go in the community, they buy the coconuts and go sell it 60, 70, 80. Before I bought coconut for $80 under the water. I bought it for $80 right down here, right down the office here. Just for water, I pay 80 Liberian dollars for coconut. But today, this guy is complaining that Liberians are complaining to him they are unable to buy coconut that he's selling $60 only because, according to those Liberians, the country is high on the block. Mike is an assistant minister in this government. Liberians are saying the country is high on the block. Before, assistant ministers were distributing food in assorted food items to Liberians during periods like the country's independence, during Christmas season, and even some holidays. But today, let's get to listen. This was just another guy who's the coconut guy at one person. Let's get to listen to all these disabled. Let's listen to them. Listen to why Mark will continue to
the situation on ground here is the several people is issuing rights today for their Independence Day package. And all of the time, I can recall from the Republic of Liberia, George Manuel Weah, 6 years, we used to come here for Christmas package and that July 26 package, which is one bag of 25 kg bag of rice with 5,000 Liberian dollars for soup and transportation to go home with the rice. But when the new government came in, they decided their first year they decided to cut $2,000 from only 3,000, and they gave all the 5,000. They gave us 3,000 with one bag of rice. But when the new government came in, they decided their first year, 6 years, we used to. The situation on ground here is the several people is issuing rights today for their Independence Day package. And all of the time, I can recall from the Republic of Liberia, George Manuel Weah, 6 years, we used to come here for Christmas package and that July 26 package, which is one bag of 25 kg bag of rice with 5,000 Liberian dollars for soup and transportation to go home with the rice. But when the new government came in, they decided their first year they decided to cut $2,000 from only 3,000, and they gave all 5,000. They gave all 3,000 with one bag of rice. Last year, December. Last year, July. So when we came here December, they said nothing was here. So we didn't receive nothing. Nothing at the camp. They said we not receive any rice, money, nothing. We didn't receive. We came here, we paid.
This is among the reasons why Mark Jabate is telling us whole day go Guinea. Look at 1958 Guinea and look at 1847 Liberia. The people of Guinea eat 3 times a day. How many times do we eat in Liberia? Mike is telling us this. When those disabled people used to be on the street during the previous administration, the very United Party partisans decried the increase in disabled along the streets in our country. Even though efforts were exerted by the then government to ensure that these people are made to laugh during periods like independence and some festive periods and all of that, even other days. Assistant ministers during the previous administration could distribute rice. Ministers, deputy ministers, directors could distribute rice. The office of the first lady then, the office of the president then, the office of the vice president then could distribute rice on Liberians, disabled during the previous administration. Today, Mark, instead of getting involved into contributing or maybe identifying with his very immediate community, Mark is here bent on insulting Liberians. The very Liberians that went and voted him, some of these disabled, if you ask them today, they voted for a Unity Party because they felt, but then they were suffering under Weah's administration. The people were being given a bag of 25 kg rice and 5,000 Liberian dollars during time past in previous government, especially under George Weah. Joseph Boakai and his group of gang and greedy, self-seeking individuals came to power. They cut the people 5,000 they were giving, they cut it down. They gave the people 3,000 plus 25 kg bag of rice. As if it was not enough, they cut it down, giving them only 25 kg bag of rice with absolutely nothing attached. These are people who not get work to do. These are people who are not like you and myself, who could move around to get something for ourselves. These are people who, some of them are sitting in one place. The only way they are able to provide is when their children ride them from their homes and bring them in the street. So they beg you and I. Today, they are giving them rice. Where you expect them? Where do you expect them to go and get soup kind? And your ministers are very mean. Very greedy, self-seeking people. How you expect these people to go and get food for themselves? And the unity mark as a system minister, setting a system minister will tell our country is we can even eat. You don't even know how many times we can eat in a day. This time now, somebody said we can eat 3 times in the week. So when you eat Monday, know that you will not eat Tuesday. Maybe you will manage it Wednesday, you will not eat Thursday, you will eat Friday. You will not eat Saturday, you will eat Sunday. That is the kind of country that we have under the Boakai's administration, where Mark Jabate is serving as assistant minister. The only thing he could do is to insult Liberians. This is where we are, Liberians. Let's get to another video. No reason why our country is like this. No reason why we are not eating. This is Boakai so-called presidential palace in Lofa County. Come and view it for yourself. I hope you people who are watching online are seeing it. This is Boakai presidential palace. We've gotten the full, the inside of this entire project. We've gotten it. We'll be doing draw very shortly to give our money to somebody. So all you have to do that's the *255*1# for those of you using the button form, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone. So it is up to you. We're observing very shortly, maybe before 8:35, 8:40, we want to do another draw, but it's up to you how you play. That's how we are going to do the draw right here this morning. So this is it. Let's play you the next video. This is Boakai so-called presidential palace in this video. What's going on? Please don't do this to me. Okay, this is it. You have viewed the inside part of Boakai, quote-unquote presidential palace, where 10 million United States dollar of our country money is going. Boakai decided to build presidential palace in Lofa. Even when Mark Jabate is causing us that we cannot eat, you don't know how many times we can eat in a day. This is what Boakai is building in his home county. This is it for you and I. These were the very people who accused we are of using government funds to build condominium in the country, even though that project started even far before we are became president. But this is Boakai who could not afford. The very Boakai that told us that he was living on loan, that Boakai right here, that Boakai house there. That place that Boakai using 10 million of taxpayer money. As if the 1.2 he used on 2 vehicles isn't enough, he's using 10 million on taxpayer money. This is it for you and I. Promise. Our powerhouse right there. Yeah. In the country where our minister not know how many times we can eat in a day, that the house that the president is building. The economy of our country is dangling, is fast retrogressing. Delon said before it was in septic tank. I don't know whether it stayed in the septic tank or it has gone far below septic tank. This is it for you and I. This is Liberia. We got more. We'll play more. Promise? We got more of this. We'll play them today. Look at that. Look at that. And then Mark Jabate, then you're still passing around, causing us, telling us how you don't know how many times you can eat in a day. What an insult. What a mockery. What a disrespect to the people who voted you. Liberians who stood under the rain, under the sun. I could remember during the campaign launch of the Unity Party in September of 2023. A very heavy downpour. Liberians dance in poo water. Liberians broke relationship, they broke ties with family members, partners, churches, pastors who understand and man their puppet to preach politics. Mm-hmm. Pastors divided their congregation. When the pastor is a Unity Party man, if you dare you are a CDC person, you are not recognized. Always the pastor message should be directed towards you. People stop going to churches in this country because of political messages that were being preached in various churches because of Boakai. People dance in poo water. The Liberty Church in Johnsonville there, the pastor took our country flag and gave it only for Boakai to come pull our country in the kind of play he put in it. So when the things we are going through in this life, Liberty Church pastor in Johnsonville, Liberty Church, the guy who is currently a board member to one of these government institutions is a part of what we are going through today. I think our country fled and give it to Boakai. Now how our country is to where it is today. Then you get a system minister there causing us. Where did Liberians go wrong? Where? The decision to dance in people, what where I went wrong?
And the thing about it is that there were families who were, benefiting from the past regime. We had people who their families, friends were working during that time. But like KOK said on one of his Facebook page, yes, our general manager, like he said, people went against President Weah because of envy, jealousy. And it is not that every one of them will benefit, from this government, right? But at least let majority of them benefit. And with all that hatred, envious spirit, the insults you rain on people because they supported the past leadership, you deserve to benefit. But no, you are not. You are not benefiting. Yesterday, to where my sister can do the hair, there's a girl there. She said, this 26, I'm not understanding it. I'm not understanding this 26. So I said, man, it's not even easy. I was like, we're not understanding it. She said, no, man, if that we are tantan it, power will bring that, we're not understanding it. I said, oh, like come. She said, I said, all of not understanding lead that thing. And we just laugh it out. So you have Mel and Mark Jabata. So that they're already complaining that she's not understanding the 26. You have the disabled people. Why it will cost you to even give those people the 3,000 in that bag of rice? They don't have any means. They are not working. They don't have any means to get money. What will it cost you if you continue giving them what you made there? Why is it that this government keep on reducing, putting down, and doing things that they didn't even meet with the past leadership? Okay, the past leadership said, instead of us just taking all of the money, let us incorporate 700 plus persons to work in the executive mansion, the Ministry of State. Let us incorporate people to work with Transport Ministry. Let us incorporate people to work with NPA. But when this government came, they said no. Then you are even taking it out on those who are disabled. Where you expect them to go and get it from? You are building this luxurious palace. Something that I'm wondering, right? Every time we hear people saying the past leadership, the president used taxpayer money. So, at times I say, well, so for this person to be a president, ain't they being paid? They are. How they use their money, isn't it their right? It is. But yet instead, this government, this rescue mission said that the past leadership took all of the taxpayer money and used it on their self-interest. But now we are seeing our president who lived on loan. Our president who Henry Costa told us he was feeding is now putting down this big palace in Lofa County, while the Liberian people are suffering. The youth are jobless. People cannot fend for themselves. Even you go out there to look for a job, it is impossible to find any of them. But then we have one weak-looking minister telling us we cannot even eat. Then we won't put more on Guinea. But yet they say he's a minister for Liberia. He's living off taxpayer money. We're watching. We want to see what this government will do to him.
What has Mark even contributed to his very community where he is a part of? What has Mark contributed as an assistant minister in government? Like I said, previous administration, I was a part of a cover some distribution exercise by some assistant ministers before, deputy ministers, directors assisting. But today, all we can hear in the Boakai's administration is me, myself, and I. Is other Boakai is buying vehicle worth 1.2 million, or he's building $10 million worth property in Lofa County, or he's appointing his immediate associates, or he's focusing on his bombing, how they call it, the Obama farm, where he called from a Bwaka farm. These are the only things that Liberians are benefiting today under the Bwaka administration. What has Mark contributed to his very community? What has he? And the only thing he could do, or he can do, is to make mockery of Liberians. This is where we are. In fact, how we even got here, Seko? How Liberians, some of you, let's be real to ourselves. Do you sometimes sit and ask yourself, was this the real reason for which I voted this government? Do you really sometimes sit? When Wiakim, he became president in this country, we saw people-driven decisions that were taken, some of which include the reduction in the price of basic commodities. We heard about the chicken feed, and we're all laughing. Yeah, I think they got music, mosquito coil, and all of that. These are things that the common people, they all who not get AC in your house, that mosquito coil, who not get current, that candle, who not get current at battery, who not get current at the small lights. Who is not able to buy from the supermarket, she can go buy her chicken feed, she can go buy her turkey, she can go buy her fish. Now everybody able to stop on the road and buy their sea fish. Not all of us. But these people are the ones who are left behind in society. They are not the ones who are up there, like Mark then are insulting today. They are not. Look at coconut seller is crying. Coconut seller, somebody who could go before and pick coconuts and sell it for $70, $80. People rush to buy it, and he himself is able to buy something for himself on 26. Today, he's crying that even at $60, people are complaining that he's selling coconut at expensive cost. Why the country is high? Where are we? People used to use 200 Liberian dollars, but now we've done before when we started this thing about giveaway. But now we've done 3, 4, 5, 6 draws. But today, since the morning, 7 pressings. Even at the threshold of 10, where we won't give money to 10 persons, no. It tells you how difficult this country is. Well, 200 Liberian dollars has become more important. Even when people will benefit. Even when people will benefit, they are afraid. This is Liberia for you and I. Mark them right to cost us, people. Mark them right. They are right to cost us. When the coconut seller cannot get his coconut going, when the disabled cannot get what they were receiving before, and then the president go to America and lie. Let's listen to him here lying. After he went there and lied, he came back.
Confident.
He went before the legislature and lied. He came from America. He went to America and lied to Donald Trump. He came from America. He lied to the airport. This is where we are. The library for us. Bwaka is the president, the 80-year-old Baptist deacon, who you say got all of the experience that he here. You listen to him.
Confident. Honorable Speaker, distinguished members of the 55th Legislature, I am pleased to report that we have received a mineral resource survey report from the government of the People's Republic of China. The report provides new insights in Liberia's mineral resource potential and represents the most comprehensive scientific investigation conducted in over. I didn't say comprehensive. The survey was done on 2 counties. We have 15 counties.
So the Bwaka there, or the president talking, the president there flip-flopping on what he said. All of those things he said are all on record. Then the president telling us that I did not see that. I know. When I said it to you, I say we are getting the worth of our votes, the votes that we casted during the election. This is where we are. We are getting the worth of that. Continue to play your cash giveaway for the few of you who can muster the courage to play *255*1#. For those of us using the button phone, for people like Mark Jabate, then using the smartphones, you can dial *255*1#. We can eat 10 times a day. They can eat lobster. They can eat. It can be AC car every day, from AC car to AC house, from AC house to AC office, and all of that.
The audacity of that man making mockery out of the people of Liberia. Like, seriously, bro.
We were secret in the level
because the Liberian people knew they were not eating 3 times a day. That was why they brought you. That was the reason they voted this government to come and rescue them. So instead of us eating 3 times, even if we eat 2 times, because maybe the past regime people was eating 1 time, but then you came now, you are eating 10 times. You decided to mock us.
Play a cash giveaway at *255*1# for those of you using a smartphone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphones. Just for $200 Liberian dollars. We want to give additional money to people. Maybe if we can get the 15,000 going out, maybe we could do another 7,005 draw. That is if we can reach the threshold, but it's up to you. *255*1# for those of you using small phone, the button phone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone. So let's see. We're waiting. Once we can hit the threshold, then we do another draw. It's 17 minutes up to 9 o'clock. Let's begin to pick calls here on this topic, and then we move on to our next topic right here. So right here. So let's wait to see. Then, but while we do so, let's continue from for those of you who have just sent in your comments. Let's see if we can recognize you here. Continue to do so. Then we'll come back right here with pick calls on 0776-104-104, 0886-500-104, while we gave you money as well on the program this morning. Go ahead, Promise. You want to continue from there?
Okay, so J. Augustus G. Help says, wow, the Bwaka who was living on loan is now a very serious real estate guru. Okay. So you have Edward. Edward said, but Mark didn't lie. He was very honest in his write-up. Liberians are really suffering under this regime. Mike is 100% right. We have Siliki. Siliki says, good morning. And Malu Fufana, good morning. I'm following from 20th Street. Good morning, dear. We have Abraham B. Kroma. I don't blame that. Okay. So I will not read that. But he says he don't blame Mark. Okay.
So just stop it to that. He not blame Mark.
Why blame Mark? Even the president himself can make the people who gave him power. Okay. He said the president can mock those who gave him power.
But he did it before.
Yeah, so
when Donald Trump was preparing to deport Liberians, and he went at a gathering and made mockery of Liberians. So the people,
so
when we can tell, say the president is leading and the followers are following him. The president went in America and lied to Donald Trump. After he had lied to the legislature, he lied to Donald Trump. He came to the airport, he lied to Liberians. He did not stop there. He taught his vice president how to lie. The vice president went in Nima to dedicate a project that started under WIA. Then he started telling the people how they call Beyonce, Beyonce or Rihanna in South Africa to go and raise funds. That they kind of lie. Now, this is the case. Since the president went and mocked Liberians when they were about to be deported by Donald Trump, now Mark has gotten involved into mockery. He has joined the bandwagon of people who will be mocking Liberians. So the president is just setting example that people are following. Continue with your comments, Promise.
Yeah, then Abraham, President Bwaka is an accident to the presidency. So we're taking calls on this topic.
Yes,
It's interesting, right?
It's very interesting. So we can take calls, then we come, we do a draw right here. Just 2 more persons we're waiting for. *255 *1#. For those of you using the small phone, and then *255 *1## for those of you using the smartphone. But just quickly, promise, before we pick calls, let's get to understand how our country is running. Why other countries are signing lucrative agreements that will help or improve their economy and even every sectors of their country. Our government, our president is only involved in gentleman agreement. We will make sure. This is a release from the government of Sierra Leone, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education. It says for immediate release, and this release was done on the 24th of July 2025. And it says here for immediate release, United States government approves $480 million compact with Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone welcomes the formal approval by the United States government of the country's $480 million Millennium Challenge Corporation or MCC compact. This approval follows a comprehensive review of U.S. foreign assistance programs and confirms Sierra Leone's continuous status as a reliable partner in advancing mutual economic and trade interest. The MCC Compact, signed in September 2024, is designed to modernize Sierra Leone's energy infrastructure, expanding the national power grid, improving electricity distribution, and strengthening institutions that manage the sector. The government of Sierra Leone is contributing an additional $14.2 million to the program. The release says here. Sierra Leone is one of only 12 countries globally and 5 in Africa selected to proceed from a group of 25. This decision reflects confidence in the country's ability to deliver results and align with the United States' interest in building strong, stable, and growth-oriented partnerships. Access to affordable and reliable electricity remains a key constraint to private investment in Sierra Leone. The compact is expected to help remove this barrier, opening new opportunities from U.S. and international businesses, supporting job creation and strengthening the foundation for long-term trade and commercial cooperation. This approval comes at a time of growing U.S.-Sierra Leone engagement, with the compact serving as a platform for expanding bilateral economic ties. It also signals global recognition of Sierra Leone's economic reform, a commitment to creating a more competitive and investor-friendly environment. President Julius Maada Bio's leadership has been central to this outcome. His administration's focus on sound economic management, infrastructure, and strategic global partnerships continue to position Sierra Leone as a serious and credible partner on the global stage. The government of The government of Sierra Leone looks forward to entering the implementation phase of the compact and to deepening commercial investment relations with the United States. That is the release from Sierra Leone. Let me tell you, in our country here, what this Spoon FM posted, they took it down later. LACC concludes major corruption probe at Lofa County Community College. The Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, or the LACC, has completed a major investigation into alleged financial malpractice at the Lofa County Community College, implicating its president and senior officials. The LACC report reveals over US $410,000 and $13.3 million Liberian dollars were misused through payroll padding, ghost employees, and undocumented contractor payments. Over US $73,000 was allegedly paid to non-existent staff, while another US $337,000 was disbursed without service records. The investigation links these actions to college president Dr. Isaac Ponda and other top administrators. Despite mounting pressure from students and civil society to step aside, Dr. Ponda remained in office during the probe. However, other officials, including HR Director BMMM Kamara and the Comptroller, were suspended. The LACC also examined questionable practices under Dr. Podak's leadership. These include inflated payrolls, a disputed US $3,350 payment to board member Anning Flomo, and a book program accused of exploiting students. Dr. Ponda denied wrongdoing, calling the probe a personal attack by Kamara, whom he claimed was bitter over a demotion. It should be a demotion. He admitted authorizing Flomo payment, but said it followed both order. That's where we are. So while our other friend is signing compile agreement here, that corruption probe that revealing corruption in our government, this is the rescue mission 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 for WhatsApp plus 231 886 500 104 ID numbers. You can call us on here this morning and make your input while you get ready to as well. Continue to play and then we give you money here. Let's see. Let's start up with this person. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. I'm okay. You go ahead.
Yeah, I said. Please give me information. Each time my entrance, they will say Phil. Almost 2 days now.
Oh, you've been trying to say Phil.
Yeah.
So
2 days now.
So, but you got money on your Lone Star cell phone. Only Lone Star subscribers can do it. You got money on your Lone Star phone.
Yeah. I get credit on the
on your mobile money phone. On your mobile money.
Yeah.
All right. So just dial star 255 star and yes, let's see where it will be like. Yes, star 255 star 1 hash. If you're using the smartphone, or star 255 star 1 hash if you're using button phone.
Yeah, I did that. They always say Phil.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see how we work on that. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104 are the numbers to call us on here. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Chief.
Good morning.
Go ahead. You're live on the radio.
Thank you. You know, Mike Jabata does not really represent all his. He doesn't really look like a minister material.
Okay.
No, so Mike Jabata is right to insult Liberians. You listened to him on phone last night. You don't even know what to say. I don't know who made him minister. Thank you, brother.
Okay, yeah, 0776 104 104 plus 231 886 500 104. We're following. We need 2 more persons. We do a draw here to give money to somebody too as well. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Minister Mike Jabata say he not even know how many times you can eat in your country here. He not know. So it's important, and these are things that we should expect. Good morning.
Morning, kid.
Morning, boss.
How do you do?
I'm doing quite okay. Go ahead. My tone is on you, but go ahead.
My name is Ibrahim Kaur, visual president. I do join from Kazari Boulevard.
You're one of those who are receiving 5,000 with 1 bag of rest, but they call it down now?
Now you call it down, but totally erased.
Oh, wow.
Totally erased because, look, there's a point, right? You know, sometimes we used to tell our guys when we were receiving at the time, some of our guys said, you know, the man was not doing anything. In fact, it was the country money, so it was not straight to them. But let me tell you, during the 12 years of the Unity Party led government, at the house of the then President Eric Joseph Salih, at any disabled person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You live. Go ahead.
At Eric Joseph's house at the time 2012, we used to receive, you know.
Hello? Hello? Okay. Sorry. Let's get to another person. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 star 255 star 1 hash. We want to give additional money to somebody here. So we're still waiting to see. Need just one more person, then we move to do another draw. So it's up to you. Let's talk to this person from this end here. Good morning.
Good morning, Ega.
You're live on the radio, boss. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. My name is Eugene S. Jobo Jr. I call you from Capital Barbas. So Ega, I listened to the conversation, and I'm highly disappointed in the growing up to present. We have been seeing a statement coming from the Information Minister or even the Executive Marshal on the Assistant Minister's statement and his post. You know, why the student apologize, but Ega, they say fat can't do joke.
But what man, if the people can come intentionally to insult us, then they go by the city apologize.
They apologize. You cannot be a state minister. You tell Liberians that Guinea, you came to own the country, but you living in Iran. And the man Guinea living in Marshall. You came to own the country, but you want that a day. The man Guinea eat 3 times a day. But you say you're coming to improve the life of the people when you're taking over. So it's a complete contradiction to the arrest agenda. It's our serious country, a serious government, but now the assistant minister should be on a suspension. But again, this is the kind of government that we have. We have to live with it, you know. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Eugene, for making your input here. Star 255 star 1 hash. It's up to you. We want to give you money, but it's up to you. We're still waiting. I know whether you people playing or the system is having. If any of you are experiencing issues, just let me know through text. Then I will know how to work on it here. So let's see. Continue to play while we pick more calls here, and then once we can hit the system, once it open, then we move on. So 0776 104 1040 86 500 104 are the numbers to call us on here. Samuel Light Cooper, what is he saying?
So his take on it, he said, my brother, don't hurt your head reading other people progress. While we turn 178 years tomorrow, our president, with the huge dedications to USA with our taxpayer money, just to bring back, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yes, most definitely. That's where we are. How our country looking. So we just thought to let you know that, so our government people can know that we're not behind when it comes to information. So we know all of these things. Baka then left from here, other friend and left from here, president friend. Let me see that way. They left from here, they went America. Some of them they went back to their country with benefits. The only thing we brought in our country are good English teacher. Yeah, so that where we are, then somebody make good English song. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 is up to you now. Let's see. I don't know. Put in your calls right here to the talking points right here this morning, and then be a part of today's edition of the conversation. My Jabata say you know how many times you can eat a country, but it's important. It's important. Man, at least he's alluding to the fact that our country Liberians are suffering. Even though all along they've been playing the deceptive politics, they've been hiding from the truth. They've been making it appear that they don't know what happened in Allah. But at least this is another clear confession, and it's important. Let's talk to Masisi from right here. Masisi, morning. Yeah, Masisi, good morning.
Good morning. How you, sir?
I'm okay, man. Thank God. And you?
Yeah, okay, go. I'm just pressure there.
Promise, Mama.
Go ahead, promise.
Promise, I did my daughter.
Okay.
You're taking for the show. You guys, let me say this with that. They've been affording for everybody. But he said they've been affording the 26. I'm crying, nigga. So when who they coming? But now we are nation for you. We are proper in we are. You see him up in. You're so happy. If you get to, you get what they're if you get to say, you get coming with a holiday food. So table.
Okay.
You will not play it again. We will play it.
All right, my sister. Thank you. Thank you. Promise you can pick that call from your end. Then we do draw right here to give money to somebody right here. Okay, so yes, star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the button phone is star 255 star 1 hash, and then for those of you using the smartphone is star 255 star 1 hash for just $200 Liberian dollars or $1 USD. You stand a chance to be a part of the list of winners right here. We'll come and do another draw and give money to somebody right here. So you can continue to put in your calls as well on the program this morning. Let's see. Let's do another one. Since you don't want to play the mode, then we will be doing the 7-5-7-5 draw, because that's what it is showing us here this morning. The country high. So yeah, that one part. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. This is Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM. Hello.
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Okay, so you played the cash giveaway this morning on Freedom FM.
Yes, sir.
How did you play it?
That's 225.
No, not the code. No, not the code. You have to be sure of what it is. How you play the cash giveaway?
I play it by dialing star 225 star 1 hash. I play 2 times.
It's star 2 star. Does somebody play for you as I play? Because I code.
I play for myself.
But I the code you calling there is star 255 star 1 hash.
Okay, yeah.
So how can you play there? Yeah, so star 255 star 1 hash. How many times you play it?
I play 3 times.
You play 3 times. So you use $600 Liberian dollars.
Yes.
Check your phone. You receive 7,500 Liberian dollars.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. So it's a business this morning. The man used 600 and got 7,500. So we're talking about 6,900 profit. That's what it is. That's a business deal right here. We want to do it to give you more. So since they don't reach the 10 now for us to do the 15, we'll be stopping to how you call it, the 7575. But it's up to you. So again, we go star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using a smartphone, and then star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the hash. For those of you using a smartphone, you can do it this morning for just $200 Liberian dollars or $1 USD. You play the cash giveaway and then get a chance to win for yourself 7,500 or 15,000 or 25,000 or maybe 40,000. But we've not even gone to the 25, the 15,000 here because not many of you play. We agree the country has. We all agree that the country has. So even use your 200 is important to you. But we can assure you can play here this morning and walk away with something that will make you smile. So yes, that's where we are here this morning. That's where we are. 0776104104. What's your take on Assistant Minister Mark Jabate's statement that Liberians, you don't even know how many times Liberians can eat in a day. That is to say, we are suffering. We are suffering under Bwaka, and he's doing absolutely nothing to improve the living condition of Liberians. But the only thing he can do is to go and build 10 million worth of building in a compound or estate in Lofa County. We are suffering, and all that Bwaka can do is to purchase 2 vehicles at a cost of 1.2 million. This is where we are. We are suffering. Bwaka can travel with over 25-30 officials, and the country can bring back good English. The country can bring back a yes, sir. The country can bring back, we will make sure. The country can bring back a gentleman agreement. So these are things, even though some of you, would know. The thing, you would know. It's important. It's important that we are here today. We are here to remind all of us some of the things we said before, how we fought and all of that. 0776104104, 086-500-104. The numbers you can call us on here this morning. Let's take this break. We'll come back. We see maybe we can do another draw. That is if we can reach the threshold. We'll come back from here. Let's go. Star 255 star 1 hash or star 255 star 1 hash for those of you using the smartphone for just $1 or 200 USD or LD. Sorry, 200 LD. You play. You get something here this morning. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, that is star 255 star, I think 1 hash for the option thing there, 1 million manipulation for.
So no, so once you dial star 255 star 1 hash, the next thing I will come there, you'll be ice which currency you want to play from, either LD or USD. And I'm sure LD is 1, USD is 2. So that one, nothing there to bring other stations in.
So if listen now. Okay, so just listen to the radio. Listen to the radio there. He will explain it to you so you can get the understanding of it.
Okay.
So I'm here using my phone, right? I'm here using my phone. So yeah, I promise phone I'm using in fact. This is promise phone that I'm using. So you see star 255 star. This is it. And then 1 hash or hash. Since I'm using promise smartphone, so I'm using star 255 star 1 hash. And then you okay. Okay. So once you okay, they'll tell you say choose currency. LD is at 1. You will see LRD 1. And then 2, you will see USD or LRD 1. LRD is to 1 in parentheses at 200. Then USD is to 2 in parentheses that $1. So there is nothing there that I tell you or other people or other days know. That just straight. Once you go to the next question, you'll be eyes at the currency you want to play from. If you get your money on your USD account, you play from your USD account. If you get on your Liberty account, you can play from your Liberty account. You want to pick that call. Then let's see. We'll do a job, but let's pick a few calls and then we'll get to our next talking points.
Good morning.
Hello? Morning. Thank you for the opportunity so much. I'm Mother Princess.
Okay.
And I've been playing on my loan stand no more. But for now, I don't have unit on my loan stand no more. But I play first time. But each time I play, I will go through the option, but it will say it.
So we. So all you do, you have to get money on the phone first. Before you do it, you have to get money on the phone first. So the money on credit you're going buy, and dollar card you're going buy or $2 card. The money you put it on your mobile money account.
Yes, I know.
Yes. So once you do it,
I know I've done it twice. Imagine I have 500 for it, and I reach out for 500 on my son. But it didn't work. I paid twice.
So just continue to try. We'll continue to engage. We will check the system. That's why it is. But let's speak calls on the topic. If we can't do, then we can take Crime Stoppers and we'll come back. We'll get to another talking point right here. It's interesting. This is the weekend's edition of the program. So we want to give you more money as you prepare for tomorrow's 26th celebration. Let's talk to another person from
Good
that
morning.
side.
Good morning, Ega and Promise.
Morning.
Yeah, my name is Demis Boy calling from Ria Junction, one of the silent list of Freedom FM.
Go ahead. Today by your silent ship break.
You know that the government they put red on me all of us. Like one man was saying, doing president, we have time at this hour right now to get there. Put people there receiving gas price and other things. The government since it's so far nothing. We are changing money to Ria Junction. I'm a money to right to the junction here. Before I used to buy like 1,000 packs, even towards data and buy. Whole week I was there, so that and another week. The country is very, very tough. So they put red on me for all of us. Yeah, thank you for the show.
So somebody is reporting here that a body has been found in Soul Clinic this morning. And then yesterday, just so I'll let you know, yesterday another body was found around the Johnsonville Peloton end there of a young boy. Yes, you can pick the call from over there. Morning.
I want to play this giveaway board. I afraid because since Wednesday.
So let's pick this other call. Saying you're afraid and let's talk to this person. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Morning. Hello. Is it?
So I'll tell you, the coordinators for NCD at the town, George, we are across the country. We see motorbike, 15 motorbike across the country, and one coordinator, district coordinator from Maserado, we see one motorbike. That was also be done across the districts and the county when he left power. So these are some of the things that the president was doing at the time, which some of our guys did not appreciate, and today they are seeing, they are reaping, what is so. And as we've been told, when this government came, what they gave her at the time is what was left within the cover. In December, we did not receive anything. This July, they only gave one bag of rice, nothing behind, and the rest they gave did not even fit, everyone, because you look at the population within the whole population within Maserado, then you give 1,000 bags. What can you do? At the time, during your weird time, it used to be like 3,000 bags, sometimes 4,000 bags. So that's how it is.
That's why it is. Pick the other call from over there.
This morning.
All right, *255 *1##. Talk to somebody else from over there. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, guys, good morning.
Morning, boss.
This is Prince.
Prince Matondo says on you. Go ahead.
I think I've been trying to act right there. I tried to have people there who stole that reservoir. He went to jail for. So he read to his son out when he 2019. He read, when you enter that memo, that's it. I don't want to rest that to the road. When they get so far, that's it. 50 place in living in our land to live there. Or Jugata.
By him telling you, again, you know how many times I can eat a deal.
Prince, guy, get a listing. So that's without waiting. Get it? I don't want money.
Oh, sorry. No.
You're
sorry. No, you're sorry. You're sorry. We are sincerely sorry for that. The people say rest press reduce, but for everywhere that I've called and asked and places that I've even bought rest from, I know. Pick the other person from over there. Morning.
Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yes, Brother Gonda, my name is Tene Gonda Brown, and I'm going to the court now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be on your show. It is regrettable that, for me, I voted for this government. But on the contrary, what is happening now, nothing is being done. So this is a serious concern. So they have them making those statements. It's just a frustration, to this country. And also to the cats giveaway, Brother Hagar, this is a serious issue. Anytime you're saying, they said, nothing is done. I know, and on many occasions I play this game.
I see why we have an issue this morning because
there's a serious problem.
Maybe it's from MTN, but
no way.
Okay, we will continue to make efforts.
We have to check their system.
No, it's from MTN, but we'll check it out.
Okay, sir. Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. 0776104104 086500-104. So you know. So yes, let's take Crime Stoppers break quickly. When we come back, we check our system to see whether we can. At least we know now that people facing challenge. But you have to continue to play *255 *1# for those of you using the button phone, and then *255 *1# for those of you using the smartphones. So let's take Crime Stoppers break. When we come back, we get to our second talking point, then pick calls and call it a day here while we continue to give money to you, our followers right here this morning.
It's about music. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Girl, you can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you know, you can see. So if you see crime, you will report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Girl, you can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human talking, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see a don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stoppers Liberia proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rise right here. Yes, we're here 21 minutes past 9 o'clock is the time check, and 2 minute things, and we got our next talking point, but we want to check up to see whether we got something to give to our public, our listener this morning. Then we come back to kickstart our next line of conversation right here. Promise somebody else.
So, Charles, my last name is Babu. That's my last name.
That's your husband name.
That's my last name.
That's your husband.
I ask you.
So that's why it is. Somebody want to give promise 26. So they're asking for their momo.
Yeah, because Hega can't do now. You won't give me 26.
So, all over the director general here. Giant can run your office. But if you get your boyfriend working with Freedom FM and lying to you that he not pay la Freedom FM pay since Wednesday or Wednesday.
I know, don't ask me.
So your boyfriend will not lie. If you get your boyfriend in Freedom FM and he telling you say he not pay you, me he not carry the money different place. All employee at Freedom FM have taken pay for the month of July, and in fact, they not carry that one back of rest. So the people say that we are time we're enjoying. We are time. We still taking our own back of rest, and we taking our salary on time. We told pay since the 23rd. So that's why it is. So your boyfriend will not lie to you that he not take pay. Promise will not lie that she has not taken pay to the horse, and it's important. I have to make the public know. Yeah, I have to make the public to know and understand that. So you can go lie and say, oh, you not take pay. Me part different play with the money. So the other person in the business not take pay than me.
So why?
because I won't give my own to. But it's important. Let's appreciate the management team here for the continuous efforts and trust us. We are not joking about it. If you got your friend here, anybody, we can safely say that our ego not learn. Our ego learn. If promise won't deny our ego not learn, I'll call the director general ready to tell what our ego not learn. In fact, I can call the director general.
Which
promise one on platform you can see auntie. No, Palemo can lie to that relationship and see. Promise Babu, the wife of Mr. Babu.
Yes.
I can't call the director general.
You haven't said anything. You say you haven't taken pay.
So the director general also confirmed and anti-pay. So
okay.
So Digi, so you on the radio? Yeah, no quick that you on the radio. Money. Money.
Morning, my man. You on the radio?
Yeah. So just no quick that you on the radio. That's something we hear talking. Promise will now go to the one and Lara. She not take pay for the month of July. And I tell you the public that any man, any woman I get a man in Freedom FM here, everybody don't take pay. Please tell the public that you are saying that people don't take pay, so nobody can go loud to that girlfriend say they pay all.
Oh man,
Let's see the other generation. But it's important. Yeah, the ego that is important. It's important here. Nobody go.
My ego.
My ego, the director general say get it. He said one finish the show today before you give me. So yeah, so that I looking.
So for those of you out there who know Hagar, he's one of Liberia's.
So don't mind that thing she's saying. But folks, some serious issues are in the country. Samuel, that thing you're talking, it still doesn't mean that you will not say autonomy. Yeah, Tony says you have to say that thing you're talking. You want to say *255 star 1 hash. Samuel, ego will learn Sunday. Your ego will learn Sunday after service. So yeah, yeah, but it's important. *255 star 1 hash. *255 star 1 hash for those of you using the button phone. And then *255 star 1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. I know what a government institution and pay for the month of July. Yeah, maybe the way we're announcing that we're not our own, they will force the people. They will be forced to pay the people today. So Mark is simply telling us that under a civilian government, the Liberian people are suffering. It should be Liberian people are suffering, but under a military government in Republic of Guinea, the people are far better than Liberians, in which is FATRO. That's what he says. Edwin Sumo Gaia. So let's speak just that call, then we go to our next line of conversation here.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my sister. This is Pastor Sheldon Barkley. I'm part of the platform there. But I cannot do your just ceremony. Why? I cannot want you to talk about your salary.
No, nothing should tell you.
Pastor Double as well. I can be on program Sunday, every Sunday down there.
Pastor Double, that get out when you see me. That get out when you see me to say.
You will not give me chance.
No, that get out when you give me to say. So yeah, she don't want you give. She want me give. But that's why it is this morning. But on a frank and serious note, it's good to always try to cancel. The country are too serious, and imagine to even tell somebody in the morning they can get vexed. They tell you how our country have become difficult. That's why it is. People, even in their dreams, they are thinking how they will provide for themselves. They are thinking how they will eat the next day. So it's important. We want to do more draws here. We're still waiting to see that we meet a threshold of 6, the threshold of 6 persons. Then we do a draw, but we're making some progress. So it's up to you. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. So let's continue on that note. But quite frankly, on yesterday, I saw a video. Of, this entire thing. I wasn't really following this thing about the lady going to get the lady going. I know LEC people went to the lady place. I did not really follow that up from the onset. But then I began to get interest or to take interest in that topic when I saw Liberians. I don't care which religious group they're from, which tribal backgrounds they're from. When I saw Liberians going to stage a protest calling for justice, following the flogging of one of their citizens, one of their kind as Liberians. I got interested. And then a friend of mine who was backing the action of the police sent me in that video. He said, oh, the police was right. The police was right. The police this, the police that. But I followed the video. And from what I saw, it was important for us to come and sit here to say some of these things. You may have heard some of the things that people have said, maybe other presenters have said on this platform or on other platforms. People have said things, but it's important for us to come here because many of you follow us. When there are news in the public that you listen to, you can sometimes wait to hear it first on Freedom FM before you either take a fatwa or before some of you can even get informed from here. That's what it is. So it's important. When that video was sent to me, I followed up on the video. You know, when you want to do investigation, you have to be very smart whenever you're trying to do investigation. You be smart in a sense that you will not just follow what the crowd is following. You will not follow what everybody following, but you will follow some specific things. You will follow some things that the crowd are even looking at. While following that video, I get to understand one. That thought, that statement, that belief in Liberians or the people passing around where they will say the woman wasted soup on the policeman, that was a blatant lie. Watch that video over and over and again. That lady did not waste soup on the police officer. And in fact, that lady did not attack the police officer. You can go and watch that video over and over and again. So now, that thing, when the police move in the home of that lady, she cannot speak English, or she could not speak. She's still living, so she cannot. So some of you can understand English. How you looking? So she could not understand what the police was saying because she could not understand English. Now, at that point, when the police should have had that level of understanding that this lady, since the lady can understand English, what's the next course? One, you bring in somebody who will serve as an interpreter. Now, secondly, from my understanding, that lady wasn't the owner or isn't the owner of that house. Is crime transferable under our laws? No. Normally, when LEC people go out, when they go out there, what they would do is, when they notice that your house, your meter in your home is on direct, and the person there, maybe the people in the yard say, oh, the person not there, and they have access to the meter and the line, LEC will always cut the line and the meter. When you come, you will follow them. Clear. Say the lady say she not from the house, that on her horse, that on her get a horse, she know that's the person that get a horse not there. It is simple. Take down the meter, take down the wires. When the person that get a horse come, let's see who will have a greater punishment. You say you go now, you go buy new meter, either you go buy new wire, or you go to LEC and then pay your fine and get your things back and get connected properly. That is just it. What stopped the police from instructing the LEC guys to take down the meter? If you say you saw that the lady was on direct, the meter, you saw everything, the line. What stopped the police from instructing the LEC guys to take down the meter? Now, that whole thing gets sparked up because we've seen police officers and LEC people going out. We've seen it going out before. People who are caught in violation of the power theft laws, the police accept money from them. The NEC guys accept money from them and allow them to go free. That's what it is. Oh, yes. They will accept money from them and allow them to go free. So that other thing came to where it went to, because apparently the lady was not in a position to give that policeman money. So he wanted to exercise power. Do I support, if indeed there was any form of disrespect towards the police, do I support it? No. If indeed, even the thought amongst Liberians that the lady jumped on a police officer, if indeed it was, do I support it? No. Do I support the respect for the rule of law? Yes. The police should be more moderate. The police should be able to exercise restraint in every given situation. But the irresponsible and reckless action that Gregory has instilled in those people, that's why you see them behaving arrogant. Police officers have killed LEC for current business. They've killed somebody in Caldwell. They've attacked people on several occasions, supported by the police. Did you hear that before in past administration? No, because the then police director or inspector general was a more responsible person who installed responsible policing in the police. But since we got a hostile, arrogant, and grown-up police commander, police director now, they see doctrine that is installed in those police officers that while they can exhibit when they go out. And then you see now you're the police officers. You see how you're supposed to learn sense from what Gregory can do. Gregory can push you outside. They probably see you different. Then he come from behind and move here. You listen to what he said yesterday. That what Gregory installed in you, that why he told you, don't take this, don't take that. When he said we get them gun, we get them pepper spray, we get them they want. That why he wanted you all to do. But now that you got involved into it, he moved here from behind and fight, subjecting you to investigation. Oh yes, that's good. Let's go ahead with that. My issue with this entire thing is about Liberians, especially partisans of the Unity Party, who feel the only way they can defend the action of the police is to tribalize this entire thing. Oh, the woman are full woman. Oh, the woman are Muslim woman. Muslim, even Muslim laws they don't do they want. The Quran say don't do they want. You see how you're putting our country into danger? You see how you're putting our country into harm's way? Some key things that can lead to serious civil unrest in any society or country is tribal war, tribal differences, religious disrespect or differences, and none of that. Now, today, the police, Liberians, are celebrating the action of the police to humiliate a female, which is not the first thing under this Gregory Cuomo-led police. And today, when it happened before, Unity Party partisans, they are bloggers. They are people who can be flying with their news. They did not see it when the lady was naked before the headquarters of the CDC dragged by police. No, but then Unity Party partisans who are Christians did not talk about that. Oh, you did not see that picture? You want me to display it here on camera? When police went in the CDC party headquarters and collected women from there, dragged a lady dressed up in red trousers, torn up her blouse, naked her in the street. Christians did not see it as an issue. Muslims, like the one of the main serious issue in the whole talking thing that they're talking here, eh? That your thing, that mayor call your imam council here. You know, let me say this to you. If you've noticed me, I'm one person who respects religion. I'm one person who respects what the scripture says about people who profess to be pastors or imam, people who profess to be carriers or messengers of the word of God. I'm one person who respect. So I'm not in the habit of questioning, oh, that pastor, that fake pastor, oh, that pastor, that this. And no, I'm not in that kind of habit. If I feel I go to your church, I ain't see the kind of message I want, I can go back there, I sit down to my house, or I choose different church to go to. But to criticize and castigate you and your message, no, that's not my doing. I am not involved into it. But I said it here before. When those of you, the pastors or the imams, you decide to be political, we drag you from amongst the pastors who are making efforts to change our society. We drag you from amongst them, and we set you on the table and tell the public and make the public to know that you people are devil. One liar papi called Ali Cry. Let me get you this recording. You'll continue to play your cash giver. We will do another draw shortly. Let me get you this right out from Imam Ali Cry. He did it, he took it down, he felt he succeeded. So saying he took it down, he felt we're not going to have it. But this is it. Imam Ali Cry wrote on Facebook yesterday, "Salam to all. After conversing with the Liberia National Police, we have addressed the regrettable incident involving the Muslim woman and the police officer. They have assured us that they will handle the matter with appropriate level of importance. We urge everyone involved to remain composed as we await the results of the investigation." So you hear, that is Imam Ali Cry. But Imam Ali Cry writing there for the first time since Bouaka ascended to power. I say he not do it, but at the first time he gonna see it. So you know what it portray out there to me and other Liberians? One, these are the people fighting to devour our country. When a Christian lady was dragged naked, Imam Ali Cry did not speak. The Christian council did not speak. The council of churches did not speak. The religious, the interreligious cohorting did not speak. But when it was a Muslim lady, which I condemn, I condemn the police action. But at that point, Imam Ali Cry is speaking out. Deception. Hypocrisy. You see where our country is heading? You see how divided these people are portraying our country? Religious war is something that is very terrible. If you don't know it, you're going Rwanda. You're going Rwanda. The Hutus and the Tutsis, that were tribal war. Religious war and tribal war is very terrible. That the one that Prince Johnson and Doden wanted to bring our country that led us to where we are today. Give me a Nimakante, me, I'll protect my Nimakante people, I'll crown me, I'll protect my crown people. That what brought us to where we are today. Imam Ali Cry as a preacher of the message of God or the message of Allah could not speak when a Christian lady was dragged naked. He could not speak when Liberians were killed in Kinjor. He could not speak when students were shot out by police. He could not speak. But when it is a Muslim lady or Fulani, when it is somebody who is religious, who is from his faith, then he's speaking. You see the kind of deception. You see the kind of people who get in the country who call pastors and maybe imams and things. You see them. So the one that happened to the people in Kinjor that were not crime. It was not against human rights protocol. The one that happened to students who decided to protest to call on government's attention to allow their teachers to go back to classes. No, that one was not human rights violation. When seditionists were harassed by the government, no, that was not human rights situation. It was not important for human rights consideration, or maybe Imam Ali Cry to speak. But when there's somebody from his faith, because the same ideology of Bouaka that once I am from Lofa, I'm a kissy man. I must incorporate more kissy people in my government. I must incorporate more Lofians in my government. That is the mentality that is growing. Bwaka is leading the charge. Bwaka is taking the lead in every negative things in our country. Bwaka started lies in this country. The vice president followed it. Bwaka started mockery against Liberians. Mark Jabate followed it. Bwaka started divisive politics. Now it has entered Imam Ali crying and I joined inside it. And I said this, and I will say this again. In the strongest possible term, Hagar Ganda as a person condemned the action of the police to have humiliated a Liberian lady. Look at what happened. Naked the woman. You know how many trauma you've caused that lady? Not just her, but the little child who was innocent enough. Even when you saw the woman went and got the child, that was a sign that she was seeking refuge. She was looking for a way out. What would have caused you to either maybe leave and go, or decide to come back when other people come in the yard and have, or maybe go and call, just do it in a more civilized way. The trauma you caused that child, the trauma you caused that lady because you naked her on camera, I condemn that. But when it start getting political and trouble where people will speak because that they are fake, then I got issue with it. And that's why you see Imam Ali crying. They don't deserve to speak in the kind of case. We started the advocacy for Liberians. So you already decided you sow your stomach to the pockets of politicians. You sow your stomach for government job. I'm told Imam Ali Cry is board chair to what you call it, I know, or the port. Either the port or LPRC somewhere there. We started our advocacy. You lead us. We advocate for Liberians. The day we tire, we will sit down. You're not kind of you want advocate, but deep down we know where you're on. You are in government. You're making government money. You can take government. You take taxpayer money. You can go for board meeting and get certain fee. So when you're affecting certain group of people, you will not speak. When you're affecting Liberians, when Liberians are crying, motorcyclists are crying because their rights are being violated, Imam Ali Cry as a religious person cannot speak in that case. You see how you're helping to divide our country? You want the way you damage our future, you want to damage our children's future. Because anything that happens here now, the time we have to plan for our children's future will not exist. So the same way you damage our own right now, you want to damage our children's future, which is not good. We're not going to support these things. Just move yourself from inside. We will advocate for the people. We will sit here, we'll talk. When we get farm food to eat, we'll still advocate for them. When we can't get transportation to come to work, we'll make efforts to advocate for them. But you start feeding division in our country. Promise. I said we want to say something, then we'll see what we can do, Joy, and get to our listeners.
So you have said it all. When I watched the video, for one part, I'm not going to say I'm against this, that, but one thing, we all, every time we put this radio on, we listen to Crime Stoppers, and we are always told that violence is not the best way to go, be it the police or the civilian. None of us should have resorted to violence. Yeah. So I don't know what to say, because it's like I'm just emotional right now. You cannot have a child being held. I watched the video. So I'm not saying she's right. I'm not saying
nobody support in case if there are evidence to prove that she attacked the police or physically assaulted the police, we're not supporting that. But the response of the police.
That's it. She when you see how the police later eject the child from her, you got to be careful. That was a baby. The baby, it happens. You will have that child seeing his mother being dragged. The child walked. No one carried the child, get the child to the woman. But that child walked. As I was watching the video, I saw the child walking towards his or her
It
mother.
can even happen in the homes when
Right?
parents are fighting. The children will come. Some of them will come stand
And
between
their
their parents
money
and
will
start,
go
and
to-
start crying.
So the child walked to the mother. What I expected was the police to professionally just leave that place and come back with reinforcement, and collect that woman instead of her being dragged.
Imagine a guy cuff the
that.
lady hand with that iron, cuff her, then holding her by the cuff.
So we
What
are
is that?
we are not going to support violence. We are not going to support disrespect to the rule of law. We are not going to support people disrespecting the police force. Howbeit, we are also not going to accept police brutality. It is bad. Everyone had their point in which they were right, but then it turned out to be wrong. If they literally threw the soup or the bench, because if you watch the video, you will see she threw the bench at the person who was doing the recording.
And the lady said consistently, if you listen to the interpreter, the lady said consistently, take the camera from on me. She was being interpreted. The woman said, you want to take the camera from on her. The woman said, you want to take the camera from her. You can't hear that other one. When these people call their faces, the way you can see them, they do it for privacy. If that woman won't be in the street, she won't be on camera, she will take all that thing and be passing in the street. That's why she put it on her face, because she want privacy.
Yeah, so she
But you
threw
you get camera on, they want to take it from me, take it from me.
she threw the bench at the person doing the recording, and you could see the police person, because that person who was doing the dragging actually looked like a lady. We watched the video over and over. The thing about it is that you want to get all of the happenings in the video, so you watch it over and over, and we saw it was a lady. She told the person who was doing the recording to take the camera from on her, and then she threw the bench. I'm not saying she's right. That's my point. And that's the reason I'm not even talking on it on Facebook. She's not right. Nobody is right. Right there, the police people told they were doing, if you are even doing the recording for evidence, and the person said, take the camera off me, and she threw bench, got violent, there's another way it could have been resolved. Instead of the both party ending or handling it with violence, which was not right. So all we are hoping for right now is that people shouldn't make this highly political. It shouldn't be tribalism, where we have people talking about the tribes or religion. It shouldn't be like that, because we are one. We are in Liberia. Every one of us are here for the greater good. So let us allow the police people or whosoever investigating the case to handle it. Whatsoever the outcome may be, let those who are in the wrong be prosecuted. But we shouldn't sit there and start judging and doing this and doing that. That's not it. Liberia is all we have. That's all I have to say.
Let's see. You can play your cash giveaway *255*1# for those of you using the small button phone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone.
Michelle Benson, sorry, but that was what I saw anyway.
So that's what it is right here. For just $200 Liberian, you could be a part of those winning maybe 7,500 or more than that right here. Let's pick calls. We got 8 minutes to be here. Let's pick few calls on 0776 104 104 086 500 104 right here. Let's begin with you. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, Ega.
You're live on the radio, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah, Ega, this is the voice of Tabu Rasta, suffering from point 4 to be specific in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
Yeah, Ega, one thing you said that caught my attention when you said Imam Krahi. Look, Ega, Imam Krahi that the devil baby. You see, Gregory Coleman that the devil other baby there. Once you are willing to deal with the devil, Ega, you can do anything. What the Bible says, the love of money is the root to evil. So you see, Imam Krahi that's also evil man. You see, go to evil man, so you see that man. And Ega, Let me tell you, that God cannot lie. I want to say, I make God my best friend. If you can't provoke, my best friend are God. Either once you are a lover of money, you will continue to be evil. Why is it for me? I condemn out that lady because as a librarian citizen or as a teacher citizen, I want issue for the police. It's my right to go to the police and clear myself. I have no right to go in and take him soon to talk to the officer.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You rest, Abu Rasta. Let's talk to David. David King. Morning, David.
Morning, Edgar.
Morning, my brother.
You see, Edgar, this thing I don't want us to go in other proportion. That lady, she's not better than any other Nigerian.
No.
She's not better than any. Yesterday, after they got in the street, I was on the phone in bypass. I'm going to there to do some stuff there on my way around the Dunkin' gas station. Those guys are fighting and insulting Liberians. You understand? They were insulting Liberians.
So my issue is with Ali Krayu coming into this thing.
I come here.
Yeah, time, David. We got.
The guys are not considered to be Liberians. They are Ghanaians. Let us be fair with this thing here. You see, because we got
David, we can't go that route. We can't be continuously dividing Liberians. We're gonna be speaking against it. Then we'll be morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Couple Kenyan speaking from Douala.
Couple, go ahead from Douala.
Yeah, like talking about that issue you were discussing. When you really watch this video, you're gonna allow little Chucky in a picture very, very late. Stop thinking about it. When you really look at
So that was when the police started.
I come in anyway. And then you mentioning about the making Muslim woman. Let's go back to the topic. When a be official, they can did you ever see a Christian human being official woman on the street marching like
So
we are saying no to violence, right?
Listen, no, you can't be doing it.
We are saying no to violence. We are saying we are not even applauding those who got in the street or started insulting. If you even watch it, we are condemning the act.
Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You live. Go ahead.
Kamara from Johansen.
Kamara, go ahead.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. You know, this is another religion or Sabbath.
Seriously.
We join justice. One thing for sure is that for me, I didn't watch the video, but from other video stations, from the Hot FM, from the King, other places, we say the Jew request to do whatever the police officer. But one way or the other, like he said, the police should have had another thought of handling this. But on the other hand, again, policemen do that human beings. Sometimes
you're right about that. But at least the police should be more professional and know how to handle issues like this. Because the function of the police is to protect lives and property, not to destroy lives and property.
Exactly. And in that case, they will have another thought or second. I mean, something better than what they did.
He or she right.
But all I'm saying here is we should now discuss tribalism of religion.
You're right, and that's why we're trying to say Liberians. Let's forget about that whole thing about tribalism. Whether the people did not get in street, the people go in street, they know that one not important to our country. Let's look at what it is. 0776104104 We need 3 more persons in 4 minutes to do a draw here of 6,005. If we can 7,005, if we can have it, we can do it. If not, then we move on. *255 *1#. Gus helps. Good morning, Augustine.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Thomas.
Go ahead.
You know, the situation yesterday is one that is fragile. It must be treated with caution. For crying out loud, people like Imam Ali Krayi, or how he calls himself, they should stop the thing they are doing.
They should not even be speaking. They're gonna case.
What happened to that lady is not different from what happened to
the lady that was dragged.
Another Nigerian who was
in Brian Red Trouser.
Police. You understand? And none of them had the mind to speak against it. So what does that portray? It's an act of hypocrisy. And we will not condone these kinds of things. My mother is a Muslim woman. So I respect any Muslim person. I have a lot of Muslim friends and brothers. And I will not condone anybody they'll treat them whether you fuller, you mandingo, you buy, you cooler, you whatever. We should not dwell on your tradition, your creed or whatsoever. We should deal with it as you have offended the law. If the person, if the woman was the culprit in that situation, let her bear the full weight of the law, but in a very respectable manner, because she's now a criminal. Either she's a criminal. Criminals deserve respect. And also, she's not a house owner. So probably because the way she was approached, that's what led to her reacting the way she reacted. But putting everything aside, the police must exercise caution in dealing with people.
Okay.
Yes. That's my point.
All right, thank you, Gus. Thank you so kindly for your participation. This person, good morning. Star 255 star 1 hash. 2 more persons to do another 7.5k draw. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Wisdom Debbie Wayne. I'm calling you from EW.
Wayne, go ahead.
I sincerely understand the point that you're driving at. I understand that you're not supporting violence, you're not supporting anyone to protest. And
no, we're not against people protesting. We just want them to do the right thing. That's all.
Yes, I understand that. But equally so, the police people have no right to, treat Liberians in such a manner. And on the other hand, and I'm being in trouble, but on the other hand, I was mostly watching overdo things. Like the way the mayor wrote a comment I just read. That the way he said, let me remain patient and possess the investigation. People are not supposed to go on the street and collect that.
Okay. Thank you. Let's pick this person. Time is actually fast spent. Star 255 star 1 hash. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Hagar.
Go ahead, ma'am. You're live.
So I want to tell you so much. Thank you very much. Look, violence, like always comments since I can preach. It's not a way forward. You see, sometimes when you do certain things to someone and then they tell you, say, I leave my own with God. Like what they did to that lady at the headquarters of CDC, the person said, I leave my own with God. They said, now they're not there for road, 1 day for master. You know what I'm sorry to say? Like, Christians are most peaceful. Let me put it this way. But be very frank. Christians are most peaceful when it comes to this type of thing. They did that thing to the woman at the headquarters there. They saw the reaction. Oh yeah, they grew. Their wing were up there. The police is always yesterday. See the type of insult that they receive. If it had been the other people around, they couldn't. They were going to go there with their gun, with their hot water, and what have you. It was wrong. Going down Sleway there, I saw the same violence. I had to go there and tell the police, look, why you can't take another measure? I said, there's a way that you'll be able to subdue the boy. And the boy said, I had to go into the van and after like I was calling, and then when I go look, they left the ball. In fact, there were 3 that jumped on that ball. And then they brought to fought them. I later fought them about 17 years old. They brought to decide to fight. So I told the police, I said, wow, I want you to be in there for the whole day. You're on camera, people recording you.
For wrong reasons.
Yes. I said, every day. Yesterday, I was down Sleway. The guy that had a lay put like right there when you bend into Sleway. So I said, wow, you're always in camera. Why they reaching like that so? Why you can't be tolerant? You see, now you keep doing it, now you're making a point. I have no respect for you. 17 years old child, when they were pulling the ball wheelbarrow, I said, why you have to take the ball wheelbarrow? People are selling in the street. The ball is passing. He did not pass. He tried to cross them. I said, like they had something into that wheelbarrow that they wanted. Okay. So the lecturer said, I can't do it. He fought 3 of them.
All right.
I told them, you are not trained.
All right. Let's talk to this person. Finally, then call your day right here. Morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Hagar. Let me say good morning to your co-host. The name is Robert. I'm Robert Political Flatter Ibrahimovic. Good joining this morning from Congress City in Kumasa. And Hagar will condemn every form of intimidation and police brutality against Liberian was especially our food. While it's true that the woman's behavior was arrogant, while it's true that she misbehaved with the police officer. As a police officer, your utmost responsibility is to protect life and property. And you have to protect life and property, so people can be ignorant to the law. Yes, even though it's ignorant to the law, no excuse, but the punishment to that is not using force and violence. We're talking about a female here, it was a male. You wouldn't have trouble with it because he's supposed to know he's confronting a friend male. So they don't use all force. But how can you use excessive force? You see handcuff on a female and then you literally naked her. Let's forget about the sentiment and people come into air or he died. All of things. No, but she for me, I don't want to put a religion. That's not even she's gonna be a pastor woman like a pastor man. Then she's gonna be content. Don't forget about the religion. I'm not talking about religion. We're talking about the woman, man. All these things the police are doing it because they still support it.
Okay, that's it. Promise that's how we take our weekend break right here.
All we can say here is Liberia is all that we have, and every one of us deserve better. We deserve to be treated with respect in any way. So let us not resolve into violence, no matter what the circumstances are. We deserve better, and if you don't even have food to eat, if you have peace, it's okay. So I want to say goodbye. Happy Independence Day to every one of you, our fans, friends, critics, people who like us, those who don't. We love you, people, and Liberia is not going to burn. Let's continue the
most
peace.
Definitely. Let me extend independence greetings to Mr. Bapi Paul Lee. Happy independence to you and your darling wife. And of course, let me say good morning to my mother. I call her Madam Lydia Winning, you and your darling husband Alanko Winning. Good morning to all of you and the family. Happy independence to all of you folks. That's how we call it a day here on today's edition of the program. Until we are back here is on Monday, Abu and I. Then Friday, Promise and I will be here. The name is Hagar Ganda. No good in saying goodbye. This country will not burn. Let's keep the peace of Liberia. I'm out of here, folks.
When they give